Hello, collective. We are heading into this last week of the year, this new year. And I do want to say thank you. Yes, a lot of times, a lot of you do not realize that I have been chronically ill my whole life. Like, my survival into this world was definitely a little bit of persistence that I was needed here. Okay, that's how I can say it. I was born with hyaline membrane disease. I have very small lungs. I have a hole in my heart, and some of that has progressed, as well as I went into a Kundalini awakening at a very young age, when I was 4, and it was never fully completed because it was abound with trauma that it taxed my system my entire childhood. If you've read my book, From the Diary of Wu, the first thing the shaman said to me when he met me in this apprenticeship was, I've never seen such a long line of continual trauma, which is what my childhood was. And so I have chronic fatigue, among other issues. And so I do get this sense of wholeness when I am connected with spirit, because I do spend, my entire life has been spent walking this line where I'm halfway in this world and halfway in the other. And so when I come into these sessions with you, I am like in this space where I feel whole. Now, that doesn't mean that sometimes, especially with the situation that I'm going through right now with the necks, is what we will start calling the necks. I have had to have a very protective container around myself, because there were bindings, which there still are in that connection, that I've had to be very energetically protective to make sure that I am moving forward, as well as regular 3D life stresses of, how the frack am I going to pay for insurance and medical needs. All of the stuff that I'm on is natural and compounded, or herbal, supplemental, and that is not cheap. So that stress sometimes gets to me, especially right before the holidays and the end of the year, and everything was pushed out to the end of February instead of the very beginning of January. So it's a process. So I just want to say that I love you guys, and you mean the world to me. And I am so grateful to have you in my life. Every bit of support you've given me has gone so far, whether it's just a like or a share, a subscription, a comment, a donation, joining Patreon, right? Getting a reading, in all the different ways, buying my books, all the things that you've done to help support me, I am so grateful for. All right. So yes, I am going through right now a couple of weeks of trying to get some renewal. I have blood work this week, and so I should know in the next few weeks, I will know where my blood levels are, and I will know if I was able to use any of the iron infusion that they actually gave to me. So I'll know more. All right. But I appreciate you guys. And yeah, when I get down, I really get down. You guys really know when my energy is depleted. It doesn't happen very often. Those of you that have been with the channel from the beginning have seen a few of those cycles. And you can really tell because I don't wear that much makeup. Like my process of makeup is I have a moisturizer that I put a couple of drops of foundation in. I put that all over my face. I put on my lip gloss. I put on some eyeliner, a little bit of eyeshadow sometimes, not always. And then I put on a little bit of blush, and that's usually it. Occasionally I'll put on some bronzer if I'm feeling like I am as pasty white as I could be. You can blame half of that on the fact that I am almost 50% Swedish and Finnish, and you can blame the rest of that on the low iron reserves. So let's see what's going on here, okay, for the week. I just wanted to put that part out there. I'll put that part out, Patreon, and those of you doing the one-off purchase, I'll put that as a regular video on YouTube, cut it off, and then do our shorts as we normally do, okay? So we're starting on Tuesday this week, okay? So we're starting on Tuesday. Oh, yes. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Sunday. And I'm going to pull out New Year's Day. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay. And we're going to put that right there for the time being. As well, Patreon has already got the January forecast, as is that available for one-off purchase. You can find the links for those at mindsetunicorn.me, and that will be out at the beginning of the year for everyone else here on YouTube. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right, Tuesday, Twin Flame Tuesday. Yeah, what we talked about last week, there's that rebirth. The transformation is happening. Wednesday, it's a waiting game. And I feel like whoever is the divine masculine in this is really feeling like, when can I actually plant the roots with this? Okay. Thursday, they're really feeling this power to just collaborate. Friday, you go back into this sitting, right? Like you pull back your energy. If you are the divine feminine, you pull back your energy, and that doesn't mean female, just as a reminder, and you're waiting. Okay. Saturday, divine masculine feels it, and they emotionally withdraw and try to figure out, how do I work on this? Sunday, feminine, there's a blessing in some sort of sacrifice that you're making, which does seem to create a choice. Okay, the new year, January 1 is a big completion here, right? January 1. It's a 10 together. The third eye and the heart chakra, mind and heart align. Okay.